Hi. Happy Wednesday. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Tuesday because I'm sharing cards, but that was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Um, yeah, yesterday I brought three stones out: Sodalite, Carnelian, and Citrine, and asked that you pick a stone and I'll share a reading. So today I'm going to go over each stone and share a card, and then a little bit about the stone and what healing properties it has or offers. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to do today. It's been a little crazy in my space as I'm transitioning from teacher into coach, and I'm finishing up my last couple of classes, like all of them, and now like stepping into this space as full-time coach, and it's really fun and exciting. And yeah, I haven't been on here as much, but I'm like getting back there. I'm getting back because I really like to be here also. So the first rock that I have is sodalite, and I want to talk for a moment about the fact that it's blue. So sometimes the color blue could be speaking to you about wanting or seeking calmness, or needing or wanting to work with the water element, whether it's the water you drink with or cook with or in your body, and or like swim with or bathe with, all the water. Um, the other thing I want to mention is that it's associated with our throat chakra and our third eye. So it could be something about being led toward your intuition or led to speaking your truth, but in a way that you're not like delivering it with force, but just honesty. That's kind of what I like about this stone. I feel like it helps me feel brave, but not to be like aggressive or to feel like I am being attacked as I reply and use my voice. So this is Sodalite, the first one. This one, that rock specifically, I like for the throat chakra, for just sort of soothing the nerves around my truth and letting myself speak it without feeling worried, or just trusting that everyone benefits from my truth and living in that and sharing in that, and as we all do for everyone, like everyone's truth is better for everyone, even if we think that we are living in this space where our truth is going to hurt someone. It's going to undo other things, and ultimately that is better for everyone. It's amazing how on and on and on the ripples go when we do something that is like freeing for ourselves and for others. Like it's an ongoing thing. The same as when we do something that is good for another human, or healing or generous or compassionate, that ripple goes on and on and on and on and on. Just going to shuffle the cards for a minute and then pull a card for Sodalite. So with this card, you may be feeling a little anxious if you picked this rock. You may be feeling like you have something that you want to say and you don't know, or something you want to step into and you don't know how. You don't know how to say the things. So let's see what the universe has as far as advice goes for everyone that picks Sodalite. And let's see. We are... I'm going to see if I can write it in here. All right, it's not working. I guess that's an I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, pretty. Seven of Stars, Faith. I like that it's also blue. And it looks like she is opening toward her heart center. And drawing up faith that is like structure of faith, like faith in the whole of you, not just faith in this idea, not just faith in this situation, faith from like who you are as a person, like since you've been born. Let's see what this has to say. Come to me. Thank you. Okay. Create your life and let everyone else create theirs. Believe in you. Self-awareness is an usher of confidence, clarity, and calm. This angel is completely at peace with herself. With her left hand over her heart, she floats in the blue sea of divine will. Her creative efforts have flourished, and she wears the vibrant orange blossom with joy. With closed eyes, she brings her focus to her center, strong. Undistracted, nothing or no one from the outside world will hinder her progress. This takes courage and conviction, but she is willing to be truly honest with herself, allowing nothing to sway her from the path of her dreams and desires. This Seven of Stars embraces your dreams with loving acceptance. Ask yourself what you truly want, not what you think you can do or what you feel you deserve. You have trusted the opinion of another over your own. An outside influence has limited your perspective or made you feel a goal was unattainable. The voice was merely a reflection of your own doubts. A shift within is creating an external landslide as the world responds to your revitalized conviction. You're about to step into something that will lead you to the joy you seek. You may not be able to see it yet, but you can feel it. Close your eyes and tune in by evoking the feeling of your dreams. So this is more on that. Like if you picked Sodalite, if you're not feeling sure what to say or what's going to be coming, just relax into the trust. Know that it's coming. Know that all the steps, all the words, all the pieces are still coming. And that you can relax in the faith of that. So you can do things that involve water or blue, like the sky, wearing blue or meditating on the color blue. Do things that are calming to your body and your nervous system and your mind, like all the things. All right, let's see. Citrine. Citrine was the third one. Let's do Carnelian first. This is the orange guy. Whoops, sorry. This guy, I feel like it looks like a heart. It's hard to see. Heart to see. Hey, Bonnie. So Citrine is, Carnelian is orange. Orange is representative of our sacral chakra. And that's our space where our creativity flows out from. It is governed by the element of water. So a good way to imagine working with that area is like a stirring, rotating, undulating kind of emotion. So a lot of times in yoga for that space, like cat-cow or even spine rotations, like sitting in the seat and leaning back, leaning forward. Like imagine taking your spine, sitting up nice and tall and like stirring in the pelvic bowl. And like in that sacral energy that we all have, it's like right above the seat and right below the belly button. And that's a good space to kind of move around each day because energy does get stuck there in all of us. And I would bet unless you're intentionally cleaning and clearing into that space almost every day, it would benefit us to sort of just be mindful and just acknowledging that space in our body. I like to play with every single part of my body gets acknowledged every single day, but there are certain parts that they just gotta happen. So let's see what the sacral energy is calling for. Look at that. I like that it's a nice big sun. It's saying 5 of Stars, diversity. Oh my gosh. Not for that fly though. Okay. Let's see if we can see that guy. It's really cool. All right, let's read that one. I feel like I don't know this one that well. Or the other one. I love reading new cards. I like new. It's a good sign. New energy. Another stars. Diversity. Oh. Elucidates your dreams. Everybody tell me with that word how to really say it. Knowing what you don't want is the first step in discovering your truest desires. So this is really a great card. Description. In the light of the moon, the mystery of manifestation is depicted as a colorful cascade of stars reflected in the water. In the daylight, we can be dazzled by variety and afraid to choose in case we get it wrong. In the diffused light of the moon, all becomes softer. The message that you can't get it wrong floats through the image. Variety becomes an instigator of creation. The water is a wellspring of ideas giving birth to multifaceted life experiences depicted by the stars and swirls. Choice causes new creations to be born, which in turn brings clarity before even more choice. Meaning, this card mirrors outer or inner conflict. It feels like an invisible barrier is blocking your path. Irritations, annoyances, or obstacles seem to be mounting and threatening to overwhelm you. Take a breath. You have not done anything wrong, so there is no need to take a challenge personally. Step back and regain balanced perspective, devoid of reactions, and solutions will drop into your mind. This card encourages you to be steadfast in your self-belief. There is no need to defend, justify, or push against anything. This is a time to realign with your center. Yes. When this part of your body is tuned and open and fluid and moving about and being utilized and fluid within the solar plexus and fed from that root, when that space is good within us, these sort of blocks and annoyances don't really occur. When we find ourselves, and I know we're all familiar with that, when someone's in a bitchy mood and we say things like, oh, they need to get bent or something like that. And usually it's referring to some sort of a sacral energy release or stirring of about, And it's true, but there are other ways to do that and other ways to channel and tune into that part of our body, just moving in our body, bringing our conscious awareness to that body, bringing our hands to that body, focusing in on the color orange, being around water, speaking to the water, because water inside of your body can hear you just like the water outside of your body. I'm like I will say this forever. The TV that you watch is also speaking to the cells of the body, the water in your body. So just think about that as you're listening to all of those sounds and words and all the things. All right, I'll stop. So if you are feeling a barrier or a blockage, focus on your sacral energy. Do something creative. Do something to move within your body. Shut the door. Turn the lights down low and just move that part of your body. Move it and let it be touched. Let it move in different directions. Maybe use this parts of your palms and your wrist and give yourself a massage on that part of your body. Use a couch and lean on it. Let yourself get in touch with that space in your body. Imagine trying to stir it up as best as you can with a body, and that part of your body is like this vessel that needs to be churned and moved about. And don't go at it as a place of judging yourself or wondering if you're doing it right. Let yourself feel into your body and do what your body wants to do without judgment. And each time it's probably going to be a little different. But that practice alone will take you amazing places. Last but not least, our favorite, the citrine. Not our favorite. I love these all actually a lot. But I do love the citrine. It's my favorite. This little guy. I love this one for solar plexus. It's a little yellowy and a little gold. So it can look like a lot of things. It could look like purifying or cleansing. For me, I love this one for fire, for energy, for life force, you know? So let me just stir the cards up for one more minute and see what the cards have to say for the citrines. Is that what you picked, Bonnie? I'm sorry I'm calling you Bonnie today. Some days I call you Liz all day long, and today I don't know if I'm stuck back in time. I have like 3 friends, Rivi, Sabrina Bree. I do the same thing. I want to call them by their proper name, and I call them by the old school name. 2 of Hearts, Union. This is for Citrine. All right, let's see what this has to say. Okay. The reflection of a loving relationship reveals something new. Lovers embrace in a rainbow rivered, bayoued by springs of divine potential. Pulses of white light bring the couple love and healing. Loving pink, wise blue, and the gold of enlightenment sustain and move with the lovers in an undulating journey of sensual rhythm. This will bring them home to the love and truth of who they are. Meaning, this card honors a relationship that reveals new ways to love and create. Whether this partnership is romantic, familial, a friendship, professional, or with the natural world, a cooperative energy is leading you both to something greater. Love and deep friendship are the main focus here. However, you will only accept the amount of love that you think you deserve. However, this card is a reminder that love is a state of being, not a fleeting emotion that temporarily lifts you up and makes you feel good. Be open to the love that is always with you. So this card coming up with Citrine makes me feel like wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep the balance there. Keep that balance of yourself and the balance of your heart. So the balance of yourself, meaning your own will, your own power, your own deserved, like what you deserve, has to stay up front, has to stay up at priority, because the minute you stop sending that signal of what you deserve, the person that is feeding that energy stream also receives that and starts giving you less. And that isn't even on purpose. That's just because, oh, I don't need that. Oh, you don't have to do. No. They stop doing it. And then once you try to go backward, it feels uncomfortable and awkward. And it doesn't necessarily feel real. It doesn't feel like love. You know, sometimes in relationships, a pause to let it all slow really down to stop, so that you can start over in maybe a whole different direction. You know, for me, I think this card is speaking to, you know, maybe a little bit of a mix of both, like taking a relationship that once was and honing it in on a whole entire different friendship. And I've been thinking about this for a couple of days. So this is a kind of a happy card for me. Just the idea that no matter what's gone on, no matter what's occurred before, have yourself held high. Take care of yourself the most. Keep that will in perspective, in charge, in check. Keep yourself, your priorities, your self-care in check. That solar plexus aligned. Know what you deserve. Give from your heart. Give like you're already giving it, back, because you give it out, and then the universe knows that's what you're getting. And yes, the first couple of days, maybe those attempts are going to feel a little empty, because it's going to take the energy a moment to catch up to your new now, your new energy vibe, your new vibe that you're wanting to live in and start generating. But that's the hard part about creation, is knowing what you want, anchoring it, and starting to propel it emotionally, starting to go out into the world acting as if it's already here, because it is, and starting to live in the evidence of your knowing before other people can do it. That is like mastery. When you're able to do that, then you know that you are good. There's nothing that you have to fear. And keeping this part of your body, that sun belly, that power, your fire, your willpower, your commitment to yourself, your commitment to knowing that every day can be a little better. And every day I'm going to get a little stronger and a little smarter and a little better at me, a little more stable. And I'm just going to attract more and more and more. And I get to have it all. I'm going to take it all for me. And everybody that I attract is going to know that and do that and be that, because that's my point of attraction. That's my promise from the universe. That's my promise from God. You know, this is like real boss ass energy here. So know what you deserve, so that the person that is about to be tuning in or already tuning into you knows what to do, and stay there. Don't give up on your goals. Don't like waver. Stay in your truth, knowing that you deserve it, knowing that the other person deserves it too. Already start giving it. You're not a conditional being. Start living unconditional now. I do this now because this is my truth now. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean dick. Sorry, French. Facebook. Yeah. And you don't even have to remove them. You could simply stand in your creator power. I'm available for vibrations that match mine. I'm available for people that love it the way that I love. I'm available for people who give the same respect that I give. I'm available for this. You don't even have to highlight, pay attention to, remove, do nothing to the other shit. Just stop looking. Take away its power. It's like tying off one of those like moles on your body. We just stop feeding it and it just goes away. Especially from something in that space. Just focus on what feels good. Focus on what you love. And let that do its own, like, I feel like a succubus. When I'm in my space like that, when I'm working with somebody, especially like me and my friend Miri, when we're together, we're just like bing, 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 bing. Like, we'll just take turns like succubusing each other's energy. And it's fun. It's amazing. And we just keep getting better and better and better at it. You should be around us. It's ridiculous the way that we communicate and the way that we don't even have to communicate and how much we can communicate. And, oh God, all the things. Ask her about the boat picture. It's a good time. All right. Speaking of good time, thanks for letting me share the cards. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to go through and tag everybody on the times from that post if you picked Sodalite, Carnelian, or Citrine, so that you can find your reading. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye.